Sometimes we need to multiply 3 or more polynomials. And there's good news and bad news about that. And it's the same news. There's no method for multiplying 3 or more polynomials. If we have 3 or more polynomials that we want to multiply by, we go exactly the same way we would if we were multiplying 3 or more numbers. We multiply 2 at a time. So we multiply by the first 2, and then multiply by the next one. Right, so we just multiply 2 polynomials at every step. So if we want to multiply x minus 4 times x plus 2 times x minus 1, well, I'm going to multiply x minus 4 times x plus 2. And this is 2 binomials, so I can use the FOIL method. I have x minus 4 times x plus 2. First terms, x times x is x squared. Outer terms, x times 2 is 2x. Inner terms, negative 4 times x is minus 4x. Last terms, negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. And then I'll combine these two middle terms, x squared minus 2x minus 8. Okay, so I've multiplied my first 2 polynomials, and I got x squared minus 2x minus 8. And now I want to multiply that by the binomial I haven't used yet, by x minus 1. And now I have 3 terms times 2 terms. For that, I'm going to use the rectangle method. In my rectangle, I'm going to have 3 columns for my 3-term polynomial, 2 rows for my 2-term polynomial. And when I have different numbers of terms, I'm always going to put the longer one across the rows to save myself rows on my paper. So across the top, I'll have x squared minus 2x minus 8. Down the side, I'll have x minus 1. So x squared times x is x to the third. Negative 2x times x is negative 2x squared. Negative 8 times x is negative 8x. X squared times 1 is negative x squared. Negative 2x times negative 1 is positive 2x. Negative 8 times negative 1 is positive 8. So let's see. I have x to the third. Negative 2x squared minus another 1x squared will be negative 3x squared. Negative 8x plus positive 2x will be negative 6x. And then I've got a positive 8. Okay, so just to make sure I've done everything, I multiplied these two. That gave me this. And then I multiplied by the remaining binomial. I've now multiplied all 3 of my binomials together. And I got x to the third minus 3x squared minus 6x plus 8.